The ones in the US are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop.
Hey, whoa! In a pharmacy? What? G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, I've got something slightly different for us today. This is 21 things in the US that will puzzle most foreigners. I'm a foreigner, as you can tell from my accent, but most of my subscribers and audience are actually from America, so I thought this would be a good little video to do. So if it puzzles me, then you guys can tell me exactly what the heck is going on. So let's jump in, and this is going to be 21 things that puzzle in the US that puzzle most foreigners. Let's go. This should be interesting. Let's see what they bring up.
Well, you may have lived in the United States your whole life without realizing that something totally normal for you seems bizarre to people from other parts of the world. Who knew that munching on fried pickles in a highly air-conditioned room was so outlandish? Well, here are some other highly entertaining Americanisms I've gathered. Let's count it down from number 21. Sales tax is a guessing game. When you go shopping in the U.S. and see a price tag that says $14.88, don't expect to pay $14.88 at the register. Sales tax is not included in the price of an item.
What is the go with that? What is the go
And since
with
this
that?
tax can vary from state to state, figuring out your total can turn into the ultimate mental math challenge. In many European countries, the sales tax is already included in the price. It's known as a value-added tax, or VAT.
In Australia, we have that. It's called the GST, Goods and Services Tax. I think ours is about 10 or 11%. It's on, we don't have to work it out. It's already on stuff, but it's not on, like, you know, raw meat, you know, childcare, medical bills and stuff like that. We don't have GST on that, but that's very interesting. So you have different taxes for each state. Oh, okay.
Number 20. We're total workaholics. A lot of Americans don't feel the need to take long vacations, so they often let vacation and sick hours pile up without ever using them. Plus, most employers only give you 2 weeks out of the year.
2 weeks. In Australia, if you're full-time, you get 4 weeks. And then sick days and whatever else. 2 weeks. Not very much, is it?
But in a lot of other countries, like Brazil or Finland, workers are encouraged to take an average of 30 days of vacay. Wow, maybe I should take some time off. Or perhaps I'll just keep waiting. 19. It's not a party without red Solo cups. In the States, this red plastic cup is synonymous with "party on, dude." But other countries apparently don't recognize this cup to mean the same thing.
I think we now have them in Australia. We can get them at Costco, obviously, but I think they're called, is it American College Cups or American something cups? We don't call them red Solo cups, but I have heard of them, have seen them.
People in the UK, for example, don't use red Solo cups at get-togethers. They have to go to a special website to purchase the cups for American-themed parties. Who knew? Number 18.
Cups.
Deep-fried everything. Whether it's fried pickles or even fried Oreos, America has it all. Fried fish recipes first appeared in Spanish and Portuguese cookbooks as far back as the 1200s, and the Greeks were frying food in olive oil way back in the 5th century BCE.
You want to talk about fried food? I'm from Scotland. We fry Mars bars, pizzas, actual pies, meat pies that you get. We deep fry them. We deep fry everything in Scotland. Don't talk to us about deep frying.
But as America does with many things, they've adopted a tradition from far-off lands and took it up a notch, or 5. 17. Get everything you need right at the pharmacy. If you're not from the U.S., it may be puzzling to walk into a pharmacy and see aisles and aisles of over-the-counter meds, toys, makeup, clothes, and even groceries. Unlike in other countries where pharmacies sell medicine and medical supplies exclusively, The ones in the US are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop.
Hey, whoa! In a pharmacy? What? Why are you selling pizza in a pharmacy? Okay, that's a bit weird, but whatever. In Australia, we call them pharmacies as well, but we call them chemists as well. Yeah, you don't sell clothes, and you certainly don't sell frozen pizza. Medication, makeup, yes. But pizza? Okay, that's weird. You weird, America.
16. Fill her up. In America, if a restaurant doesn't offer free refills on fountain drinks, it's kind of strange. But in other countries, once you buy one beverage, that's it.
That's it.
France banned refills on sugary sodas back in 2017 in order to combat the current obesity epidemic. But in the US, the idea of free refills is still alive and well. 15.
No, we don't get that at
If you
all.
don't like it, return it. Whether it's an ugly sweater from grandma or a heinous pair of earrings from an ex, if you don't like it, you can just return it. In America, making returns at stores is pretty normal and super easy. I mean, the US even has a National Returns Day in January, conveniently held for you to return holiday gifts you weren't too thrilled about. 14. Tips for everyone. Cab drivers, servers, hairdressers, you gotta tip them.
We don't tip in
Tips
Australia
are acceptable
at all.
for almost any service in the U.S. and sometimes consist of 25% of the bill. We haven't started tipping surgeons yet, but there are places in other parts of the world, such as Japan, that consider tipping incredibly rude, like in restaurants. When you travel to different countries, it's important to learn their tipping etiquette so that you don't offend anyone. 13. I'll take my coffee to go. With a Starbucks on every corner, it's very normal to see people toting around a coffee as they shop, commute to work, and whatever else at all times of the day. But in many parts of the world, coffee is meant to be sipped on while seated and enjoying the paper or chatting with friends. Tugging your coffee along with you throughout the day might be due to the fact that the cups are huge and take longer to drink. Who's got that kind of time to be sitting in a cafe for hours? Sounds like fun to me. Number 12. The land of ice-cold drinks. Now, speaking of drinks, if it's not a hot coffee or cocoa, then it's probably got ice in it. Tea, coffee, lemonade, soda, water. Americans like it on the rocks. If you go elsewhere in the world, odds are you'll be sipping your soda at room temperature or maybe slightly
No, we have it ice cold.
refrigerated if you don't specifically ask for ice. Number 11. Keeping the AC on at all times. Americans must have an aversion to being hot. In many parts of Europe, people simply don't use air conditioning as much as they do in the States. Here, it's expected to always have the AC blaring, and a lot of visitors find it pretty strange and quite chilly. But come on, it makes sense.
Yeah, no.
If you're cold, you can layer up. If you're hot, all you can do is suffer and complain about it. Number 10. Looking at dollars is a snooze fest. I remember going to Europe for the first time and thinking their banknotes looked like Monopoly money. And I guess a lot of countries have bills of different colors and sizes depending on the value, like Swedish krona and Russian rubles. But not in the US. It's all greenbacks, baby. Sure, 10s look a little yellowy, 50s are kind of pinkish, and Benjamins seem bluer than the others. But still, US dollars definitely...
You know, to me, American money looks like Monopoly money. In Australia, we have different colored money too, but our money is actually made out of... it's almost like a plastic. So you can actually put it through the wash. You know, it's not going to destroy. And it's got holograms in it. So it's one of the least counterfeited currency in the world. But our $5 notes are pink, our $10 notes are blue, our 20s are orange, our 50s are kind of like a yellowy green. No, kind of like a yellow, and then the $100 notes are green. So different, very different, very, very different. But yeah, as I said, kind of like almost like a plastic. You know, if you get a chance, Google Australian money, and you'll see what I mean.
aren't as fun and rainbowy as other currencies. Number 9. Giving a thumbs up. In America, even little kids know a thumbs up means good job, way to go, or anything positive like that. But if you travel to Greece or the Middle East and give this common American gesture, you probably won't make too many friends. Hey, how about giving this video a thumbs up for the useful tip? Number 8. The date writing conundrum. So many visitors to the U.S. get really confused by the month-day year.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? That is crazy.
Thing, because most parts of the world write the day, then the month, then finally the year.
Yes.
There's no clear historical reason why the U.S. insists on writing the day differently, but we just do.
Why?
Number
America?
7. Pre-baby baby showers. Many cultures celebrate a new baby coming into the world, but America is one of the few places that does this before the baby actually gets here.
Yeah, we do that.
In East Asian countries, for instance, celebrations for a new baby are held once the baby is born, as doing otherwise is seen as bad luck. Number 6. Where "how are you" means hello. Sure, people ask each other how they're doing in other countries, but Americans often use this phrase as a replacement for hey or hello. It doesn't even require a real response. People just answer with "fine, thanks," even if they're in a horrible mood or had a terrible day.
You want you got to talk to me about saying hello. I say g'day all the time. We always say it in Australia, "G'day, how's it going? How's it hanging? What do you know?" Kind of, that's, we always say that. So I don't think anybody says, we would say, "G'day, how's it going, mate?" That's probably what we say all the time.
Number 5.
Very interesting.
Bathroom stalls that aren't so private. Don't like doing your business in front of complete strangers? Americans don't either, of course, but the fact that bathroom stall doors often reveal as much as your entire lower leg seems to say otherwise.
Why?
There's no clear reason as to why there's this big gap in public bathroom stalls here, but many guess it's for safety reasons or ventilation. Just saying.
Okay.
Do
you know what? I've been to America once. Went to New York. Rained the whole time I was there. Didn't really see much. The other thing I have a bone to pick is, why are your toilets so full of water before you flush? Like half your bowl is full of water and then it flushes away. Like, why? Why is it so full of water? What is the point of that? I have no idea. Let me know. Answers on the postcard.
Number 4. No one uses their inside voice. A lot of my friends who are visiting or moved to the U.S. tell me that locals speak so loud compared to other countries. Whether it's talking on your cell phone or chatting with a friend over lunch, Americans seem to really like projecting their voice. I don't know. Maybe we just want to make sure we're heard. Number 3. It's all about choices. Walk into any grocery store aisle and you'll notice at least 10 different options for cookies, crackers, or cereal. People in the UK don't have these many options for food, and you'll almost never find anything in grape flavor there. Number 2. Hopping into the back seat of a cab. When getting into a cab, it's customary in the States to scoot on into the back seat. But in countries like New Zealand and Australia, riding anywhere but shotgun can be a little rude.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Why is that? I know in the UK's, we can't get in the front seat of the cab. It's kind of closed off, especially the Hackney cabs, the black ones. Barriers up and whatever else, So, yeah, in Australia, you just get in the front seat, Oh, that's so weird. I've never even thought of that before. It's just normal. You get in the front seat and they take you somewhere.
That classic American smile. In the U.S., people aren't afraid to be nice and show their pearly whites all the time. And according to a 2015 study at Brown University, because America has always been a very diverse country, it forced people to smile at each other more since they couldn't always communicate with language. That's just one more historical theory as to why Americans tend to smile more than people in other places do. Or maybe we're just, friendlier. Whether you're from the
We
US or
smile.
not, can you add any more strange Americanisms to the list? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like, share it with a
Very
friend,
interesting.
and here are some more cool videos to check out from the bright side of life.
Ooh, that school lunches one looks interesting. Let me know what you thought of that. Let me know what you thought of that down in the comment section. Some of that was very interesting, like your bathroom stall doors. Why are they so tall? Like so much gap at the bottom. Yeah, what? I can't get over the pharmacy with frozen pizza in it. Why are you selling frozen pizza at the pharmacy? You just go to the shop and get your frozen pizza from the shop. Why do you? I don't know. These questions are more answered down in the comment section. And let me know if you know any other differences too. If you know differences from America that might be considered strange in another country. So let me know down there too. So, or let me know if you found one on that video that you weren't aware of as well. If you live in America, very interesting. Very interesting. I'll definitely want to do another one of those too. Let me know if you like this little slightly different video that we've done before. So I'm definitely not picking on Americans. Don't think I'm picking on Americans. As I said, most of my subs that watch the channel, most of my audience are Americans as well too. So, and we kind of like to have a bit of a joke between each other as well too. So, but guys, let me know what you thought of it. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know for sure, and hit that subscribe button too if you want to join us for more of these updates, more of the uploads, and definitely some more music reactions as well too. But guys, in the meantime, make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video.